Hi, I'm Jo, and today I'm going to be looking at some top technical tips for online transcriptionists and subtitlers. As anyone who has ever tried writing subtitles or transcribing a video knows, even with the best software, the process can be incredibly time consuming. Add to your normal work time codes, specific template styles, and research into spellings and jargon, and some jobs that should have taken hours can wind up taking days. As someone with 10 years of experience within the transcription industry knows, here are some tips to hopefully improve the speed and quality of your work. Offsetting timecodes. This first tip covers how to offset the timecode on an Express Scribe file. It can come in handy if you're dealing with a video production company who are looking to have transcription of rushes or subtitles made through using time-coded transcription. There may be an on-screen timecode that displays that relates to the timecode that was on their cameras, and they may want this timecode to line up rather than starting with 0 as Express Scribe typically does. So what you'd need to do is load up your audio in Express Scribe and you right click on the file, go to dictation information, time offset, and let's say the timecode should start from 1 hour in. We simply put the time here, OK it, and as you can see the timecode has been nicely offset. System-wide hotkeys. As any transcriptionist who deals with a lot of time-coded files and subtitles knows, inserting timecodes manually is incredibly impractical. Sometimes timecodes are requested for time-coded transcripts as often as a timecode every sentence, a timecode every 30 seconds, or a timecode every minute. And putting in this many timecodes manually can take a lot of time. So using the system-wide hotkeys is a great way of doing this quickly, and I'll show you how to do it now. So you go to Options on Express Scribe and System-wide hotkeys. Now here you can add a key to assign a function to. So what we have here is we have a command that can open Express Scribe. What we want to do is we want to change a hotkey here, press a key or key combination. I always use F1 for inserting the time code, so here we go. First of all, this will come up, but we're going to change that. So the F1 key was before opening up Express Scribe. What we now want it to do is to copy time here. So you select copy time, OK that. You can see it's added along here, and then you OK it. So we can remember that we used F1 as the copy time function, and we can use Control V to paste each time code into the transcript. Pedable software. Pedable is a really useful software for transcriptionists and subtitlers, and what it does is it assigns keys on your keyboard to pedals on your transcriptionist foot pedal, and this is how it works. So we go into Pedable. As you can see, you have pedals listed in the left-hand column. So you have left, center, and right pedal. You have the action along the center, and then whether or not it's been enabled. To edit actions, here we have Alt-C, which is in times for, say, doing an SRT file on Subtitle Workshop. You can right-click, go to Edit Action, send key combination, and you can change that to whatever you wanted. So if I wanted to write subtitle file n times, then I would change that to Alt-V and finish there. Similarly, it can work with number pad numbers, and it does differentiate between those and numbers along the top of your keyboard, which means it can be used with WinCap software, which is pretty useful. Also, it can be used for copy typing jobs or formatting, as you can set the pedals to be Control V or Control C for copying and pasting, which also saves time. Be flexible. My final tip for online transcriptionists, subtitle writers and closed caption writers is to be flexible in the way you work. With new updates on software, new software being released, and regulations on broadcast, online and video subtitles always changing, it's important to stay on top of things and be willing to learn. So that's it for Capital Captions, top tips for transcriptionists and subtitlers working online. Thanks for watching.